Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I created this channel a couple of days ago to share SAP knowledge, especially on SAP FI module. This is my first video on SAP. Please do subscribe for more interesting videos. In this video, I am going to explain what is SAP, what are the different versions in SAP, why FI module, why not other modules, who is eligible to take up SAP FI module, what are the different modules in SAP FI. Coming back to the agenda, here these are the topics I am going to cover now. What is SAP, versions of SAP, why only SAP FICO, why not other modules, who is eligible to take up FICO module, and what are the different sub modules in SAP FICO. Coming back to the first topic, what is SAP? SAP stands for System Application and Products in Data Processing. It was founded in 1972 by two employees. SAP application ideally owned by the company SAP, which is residing in Waldorf, Germany. Waldorf is a city in Germany. SAP is also known as ERP application, Enterprise Resource Planning application. Some people call it as software, some people call it as application. So coming back to the versions in SAP, we have different versions in SAP like ECC 4.7, ECC 6.0, and the latest version is S/4HANA on-premise, public cloud, private cloud, single tenant and multi-tenant. Most of the companies currently using ECC 6.0 version, but still couple of companies are also using 4.7 version. Going forward, we are going to talk about S/4HANA, but not now. If you look at the example, we have different models in iPhone. You might have seen iPhone 7, iPhone 8, iPhone 10, 11, 11 Pro. Now iPhone 12 is also arrived. What is the main difference between these models? So of course there is a difference in terms of the features and also in terms of the model, look and feel. Similar way, in SAP also we have different version. When we compare with one version to another version, there are a lot of user-friendly features available. So when you compare to ECC 4.7 to 6.0, there are a lot of new options like a new GL, and a lot of new options are available in ECC 6.0, 6 version. And the ECC stands for ERP Central Component. You could read this ECC 6.0. ECC represents the ERP Central Component here. Hope you understand what are the different versions of SAP now. Now we go to the next topic, why only SAP FICO and not other submodules. In SAP, we have more than 100 plus modules. You can see here, we have FICO, sales and distribution, material management, plant maintenance, project systems, production planning. There are a lot of modules, but finance always plays a predominant role in any department. Let's say, for example, when you purchase a material, you have to pay the money to the vendor. So this is where the accounts payable come into the picture. And in a similar way, when you sell the product, the finance guys has to collect the money out of sales. This is where we call it as accounts receivable. Similar way, we have many submodules in SAP FICO. So those we are going to discuss those submodules in the next line. So we have a lot of integration with other modules like FI with sales and distribution, FI with material management, FI with project systems. There are a lot of integration with other modules, and we have FICO represents finance and controlling. FI is used for the external reporting like submission of tax to the government, wherein controlling talks about the internal reporting to compare the profits between the two departments or two branches. And also we have modules called product costing, which is used to control the cost. So here you could read the full abbreviation of the SAP modules here. What is SD, what is MM, what is PP, what is PM. And all these modules are segregated into two categories. One is technical modules and another one is functional modules. In SAP, we have only two modules considered as technical modules, ABAP and XIPA. XIPA is ideally used for the integrating the systems. It is from SAP to SAP or SAP to non-SAP. If you want to send the data from SAP to outside system, we use the process integration tool. Similar way, when we receive the data from third-party tools to SAP, we use the process integration to connect the systems. Now we look at the sub-modules of FICO. FI represents finance and CO represents controlling. In FI, we have four sub-modules: general ledger, accounts receivable, accounts payable, and asset accounting. Controlling has a couple of sub-modules like cost element accounting, cost center accounting, profit center accounting, internal order, profitability analysis, and product costing. COPA and PC, profitability analysis and product costing are the two important modules in SAP FI CO. CO has more demand than the finance, than the FI, because there are very less people are available in controlling module. Then coming back to the last topic, who is eligible to learn SAP FI CO? Ideally, anyone can learn SAP FI CO module, but it is more suitable to the people who studied finance in their plus 2 graduation and post graduation. Ideally, many companies have some preference to the candidate who has studied finance in their graduation. The first priority always goes to the people who studied commerce in their plus 2, who studied commerce in graduation, who studied finance in post graduation. And also there is a huge demand for the people BTech with MBA, MTech with MBA. Here BTech represents Bachelor of Technology, in other terms engineering. And there is a second preference for the people who has done their graduation commerce and post graduation finance. And the least preference is always to the people who studied post graduation finance. This preference is not mandatory, but some of the companies consider these categories during the screening process. Thank you for watching. If you have any queries, please feel free to comment. I will reply to your comments as soon as possible. Take care, keep watching. Bye.